Belembe. Oh, lo, lo, lo. Lazy man, wake up. Lazy brother, wake up. Lazy sister, wake up. Take your life to better things. Not like
My name is Aliu Bagudu Abubakar, and I'm the Oga Kwata for Legal Aid Council. I want to see this opportunity to thank you for all that you have been doing. A lot of prayers have been said. People have been praying for you, and it is certain that the Brekete family program has the highest listenership in the whole of Abuja.
My name is Femi Adeshino. I'm the special advisor to the President on Media and Publicity. I'm proud to identify with Human Rights Radio. I'm glad that this station has come up at a time like this under the administration of President Muhammadu Buhari, a man that respects the human right of every Nigerian. Human Rights Radio, redefining broadcasting.
Human Rights Radio.
Hey, my name is Solomon Lange, promoting peace, love, and unity amongst all Nigerians. You're my brother, you're my sister, we are one. Nigeria is our nation, we love it and we're proud of it. Keep listening to this lovely, awesome radio station. Human Rights Radio, 101.1. God bless you.
No place like home, they say. But now you can feel at home no matter where you are. Location may change, but the connection stays the same. So, whether it's London, UK, or Maryland, USA, it's just as if you're in Osaka, London, or Maryland, Ikoile, when you roam with Airtel.
Keep your number, stay connected to your loved ones, and enjoy unbeatable roaming rates as low as 8 naira per minute in select countries.
Airtel, the smartphone network.
Great Niger people, my name is Francis Duru. I make you not forget to listen to Human Rights Radio, redefining broadcasting.
My name is Professor Mahmoud Yakubu. I am the chairman of INEC. I urge all Nigerians to keep listening to the Human Rights Radio 101.1 FM.
We declare that human rights are for all of us, all the time, wherever we are and wherever we are from. This is a matter of individual justice, social stability, and global progress. The United Nations protects human rights because that is our proud mission. And because when people enjoy their rights, economies flourish and countries are at peace. Violations of human rights are more than personal tragedies. They are alarm bells that may warn of a much bigger crisis. The UN's Human Rights Upfront Initiative aims to
Why is this camera lens covered? This one facing me. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Everybody in the open air studio inside the compound of Human Rights Radio and Television, stand up for the national pledge after the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, go. I pledge to Nigeria, my country, to be faithful, loyal, and honest, to serve Nigeria with all my strength, to defend her unity, and uphold her honor and glory.
So help me God.
So help us God as a nation, Nigeria. Amen.
Amen.
Yes, inakwana ekaro otutuoma una good morning.
Good morning. Ordinary President.
Good morning. Good.
Good morning. Ordinary President.
Good morning.
Good morning. Ordinary President. GCON. Double Doctor. Double Ambassador. Nice Comrade. Ezugeregere 1. Ozi Jim. Also 1. Senior Advocate of the masses.
Sam, the lamb.
Oh, no.
The lamb.
Oh, no.
The lamb.
Oh, no.
Lazy man, wake up. Lazy woman, wake up. Lazy brother, wake up. Lazy sister, wake up. Lazy auntie, leave that bed. Lazy uncle, you still lie down. Young, intelligent, patriotic, and futuristic children and the youth of Nigeria. The owners, the original owners of Nigeria. The assurance of our tomorrow. The guarantee of our tomorrow. Not the leaders of tomorrow. Every child and a youth in this country and of this country is a leader in his or her capacity. It no matter whether you do government, you know the government. The most important one now, how you dey live your life. What you dey plan to do with your life. If you die, how then go take remember you? If your family, make una off this fan. If your family remember you as a good person, if your family remember you as a good person, what about your neighbors? If your neighbors remember you as a good person, what about your colleagues? If your colleagues remember you as a good person, what about total strangers? People will just stumble on you. Maybe when I just enter motor.
maybe you they drive, then they drive. Maybe you go hospital, go see somebody. Maybe somebody can't take service from where you they work. Maybe. Why they talk this one now? Because some of us know they know when God go send angels in human forms to come meet us. We no go know. Why they talk this thing now? Because of the way sometimes my people they react to the people where they come here. We gonna check on ourselves. We are not in any way better than them. Now just privilege where God give us. Yes, we know say some of them they very, very difficult. They try to explain things to them, they no go one here. Like one mama we misbehaved throughout yesterday. She be deputy director from Kogi and the rest. We get parents, make una take care of una parents. They get old age. If old age carry frustration, it turn madness sometimes. Your mama don't reach 58. In fact, from 57, for those ones we born early. She still the struggle. Of what essence it be to give birth to you as a child? Some people go manage. Your parents struggle, put you through school, you finish secondary school, you become graduate after university, polytechnic, college of education, any of the tertiary, you finish. Where you go there useful to yourself as well as useful to your mother, father, parents, as at the same time useful to the society. You can only be useful to the society when you are useful to your own self. If you are not useful to yourself, you are useless. Nobody can use what cannot use itself. What is not useful to itself, sorry. You manage, you finish. You stay, your mama, they suffer arthritis. Your papa get eye problem, or maybe hernia, or maybe those accompanying ailments where they follow old age. You still they talk to you won't do your masters. You no go look for work. You no do anything. Nobody stops you from doing your masters if you are doing something to support yourself as well as support your parents. For how long have they got to live on earth? How long? Of what benefit is it if you eventually succeed? You come succeed and your parents know they're there to enjoy the money. Of what benefit is it? People will sacrifice momentous luxury, momentous deeds, all those things they deny themselves because of you and maybe your siblings. Now when I don't reach where I go support the aged people, bones don't they weak. Veins don't they weak. Sometimes even the eyes don't they weak. We will not go concentrate, at least let them have a happy ending. Do you expect your parents to suffer all through? Why? They suffer for you when they grow. You don't grow, they suffer for you. Why? Do you expect your own children to take care of you? Anything where you do your parents, your children will do times 10. Please. To do masters good. To do PhD good. You can be doing masters while you are working. Some people be graduate, then be applicants since 1998. 2000, 2002, 2004. You are still a graduate. If you are a graduate for more than 5 years, don't call yourself a graduate. Call yourself a grand graduate. You can start washman within the environment where you live. People where they work know they get time to wash their clothes. Drop your empty pride. You are a nobody, just like me here. I am a nobody. Drop your pride, your empty pride. Wash and iron for them. And see, if you sabi the ironing, you sabi the washing. You get one washman where I know. He own, you know they wash clothes. If you carry clothes, can't give him, you know go wash them. You own na ironing. He got another washman, he own, not, you know the iron. He own, he go wash, he make, he give you. Two of them get their reasons. The one where the iron alone, no the wash, he say, he ironing, they give him opportunity to they do other things wearing the iron clothes. The one where they wash only, no the iron, he say, when he start the business, he been go iron one soldier man cloth, he burn him. He say from that experience, he no go iron. You no leave the business, but ironing is out of it. He wash for you, you wash them well. You carry and go anywhere where you go and go iron them. What am I trying to say here? You can start something. As a graduate, you can go and learn vulcanizer. There's nothing wrong with that. You can go and learn panel beating. Now, the advantage we did there, because you don't go school. If you go learn under an illiterate, you are at a better position or advantage to deepen your research to come up with something that the illiterate will never be able to even imagine in his life. Going to school is to expand your horizon, is to expand your thinking. But waiting the warriors, they don't use this school certificate thing, render us useless. I'm a graduate. What is so special about being a graduate? We have a lot of graduates in their hundreds of thousands that are not employable attitudinally. You employ them today, you may be able to endure them, tolerate them for like 2-3 months. You have to let go because of attitude to work, attitude to everything. Laziness, lack of honesty, lack of commitment. Now back to the reason why I am doing this sermon today. It is not out of place for you to have PhD. But look back yourself. What have you been? What impact have you been able to make in the lives of your parents? The answer, na you sabiam. As you neglect your parents, as we ignore your parents, time shall come, your own children shall ignore you. No, because I did not tell you a story about one story na Oyibo land it happened, where we don't copy that rubbish here. Say, oh, home for the aged, home for the old. Anyways, if your parents go, they put you for crash as you they grow, crash. So when they old, you put them for crasher. They carry the very rich man. He carry a father go put for home for the old. The father can't get terminal ailment. They don't tell and say, see when you go die. Like, you remain like 6 months for them to die. One day, the father, the boy, the son congregate the father. Now in the father, they tell him, say, I beg, this environment, made them do fumigation because of mosquito. That place where we they eat, made them put AC. AC will go last long. Say like how long? Say like AC will go, very good AC will go last like 20, 30 years. You know, do this one, do this one. You go mention like 20, 30 years. Table where they go, the dining table, you say 20, 30 years. The staircase where then they climb, where they suffer them, you say make them put this thing where they roll. If you just carry a wheelchair, sit down on top, you go roll, you go. With escalator, a be excavator. Something escator. Even from Equator. Now, the son tire, say with him. You will get less than 6 months to live with it. He say, my son, I did one because of you. How he be because? He say, when your children go carry you, come here. We don't know the condition where this place go day. That was when it dawned on the son that what he did was a very wrong thing. We will not get home for the aged. What frantic effort have we been making to make our parents happy? Some of us, our parents are afraid of us. Some of us, our parents cannot, even when you notice that, don't allow it to exist. Don't allow it. Always humble yourself before your parents. Maybe because of waiting, God don't put you in the society, position where God don't put you. And you see, say your mother, your father won't follow, respect you the way other people. Always remind them that you are the son, that they have absolute authority over you. Remind them, it gives them joy. It makes them feel, oh God, I thank you. I'm sorry. No be waiting carry una come here. I did talk this morning. I go soon finish. We go do that one. But the Spirit has led me to talk to you. I don't know, maybe I'm talking to just one person. Maybe I'm talking to two people. We should pity our parents. If only say God go fit playback video, make you see some of the things where our parents passed through for our own sake. Some of us go worship our parents. God does not want a rivalry. God does not want you to worship anything or anybody other than He, God. But I am telling you categorically here, whether you are a Christian or a Muslim, if you do something that is close to worshiping your parents, God will not punish you. Rather, God will bless you more. The highest sin on earth is worshiping something other than God Almighty. That is the highest sin. But I am telling you today, if you are close to worshiping your parents, God will not be angry at you. It is not a sin. You are going to attract the blessings of God upon your life. Some people are ashamed to present their father publicly. The father is too ugly, the father is not rich, the mother is too ugly, some people their wish be say, may their father come back for just 1 week. Some people may their mother come back for just 1 week. Yeah, some people 1 hour. And you will get luck. Your parents, they are alive. You say things hard. As things hard, now inside that hardness, difficulty, now you go still show them, say you care. Some people are rich, but their richness is just to themselves alone. With this one, why I talk, I don't know who I did talk to. But God don't use me as He they use me all the time as an intervention for people's lives. God don't use me talk to you. And me, you, where they watch for TV. Okay, you where they watch for all the social media platforms. Even you where they for studio here. May we end well in this life. May our end be good in this life. May our end in this world and hereafter be good. Now, now, brothers, my sisters, if when I look at and see the time, don't they give us signal to do it and signal make we continue today, but not they go. Today now waiting. Thursday where they do talk to the devil. I would like make we take some updates quickly before we do cases. Good morning, Brekete family. If I need to beg for water, please help me with water. If the need is there for me to beg for water.
So the first update we will get now from Idris Adams. So I remember that boy where you go outside, where you see, where you get spinal cord injury that time, last year, March. Where you say make your mama carry him go hospital, where you give them 500,000 naira.
Don't forget.
So he dey studio now. You get updates, good positive updates, sir.
You see, let's appreciate. Now, between me and my God, I have forgotten. I'm still struggling to remember when I did it. And just last year, right?
Yes, sir. March.
Well, I know why. If God they use you, they do good things frequently. When they tell you thank you, you no go ask which one, because which one? Hey. Oh, hold it, you know.
Una embe. I'm just filled with joy.
What be your name, sir?
My name is Adam Idris, sir. That final year student last year that was on the chair.
Yeah.
That has spinal cord injury.
Yeah, I see you.
Where you say me they carry me, while I sit down here, where all my leg they shake, I don't even feel.
I say me they carry you go hospital.
Yes. Where they carry me go. So as we come that time, at the period of where that little get to here, we her attachment.
Oh, the one where BBC things say they go use destroy me.
Yes.
The auntie we tie small girl hand.
Yes, sir.
Tie
yes,
her
sir.
leg.
For the same
2
period.
a.m. middle of the night.
Yes, sir.
Pour kerosene. Send the sister to go and bring matches. Light matches on top of the head. Compress the girl down.
Yes, sir.
Where she did cry middle of the night. One pastor from another compound, because the neighboring compound people don't tire with the torture way then they hear. So they no come. The pastor can't come.
Yes, ma'am.
When they nearly break the door, they open the door, can't see as at the time when they break the door, the girl head still they roast. Where they quench the fire, can't carry the girl, force on the auntie hair back. Where they carry her go dump for one local hospital. All this while, I no hear about this incident until after how many months?
3 months.
Until after 3 months, where the girl head done the smell. They can't discharge them. They carry the little girl come here. Smell everywhere. I say, make them go check the girl. They go check the girl. The girl just they do like this. They do like this. I say, make they carry the girl go Garki Hospital. I no follow them. The people will follow the little girl, carry the little girl go Garki Hospital. Barrister Pamela was the first person to call me. Her voice no good. What happened? The girl down there, he said no. He says, sir, they are opening the head now. Maggots are coming out of the girl's head. I think I spent 2-point-something million
yes,
that time.
Yes, sir.
As we speak now, they are expecting me to bring 1-point-something million naira for skin grafting. Now that thing will happen. Where the team pay me say somebody go do her senior brother daughter like this 6 years old.
Yes, sir.
As at that time, that 3 months, police never arrest the auntie we do this thing. Now when we put bounty on the girl head, on the auntie head, they now went to Southern Kaduna, they go arrest the girl, come. The day where then, that time BBC don't dey here for almost 1 month, where God use us do plenty things. They no carry the report.
Yes, sir.
That day where the program don't finish, in the evening, for those of una where they circulate information, una know where God go punish una one by one with them. I dey ask her for outside there, not be during program. Wetin make you born this girl head? She look me, she said the girl na winch. Say the girl na winch. Mama, no be say person dey talk to you say e dey remorseful of wetin you do. No, she do the dry face.
If I go, you go squeeze down.
Naim anger push me, compassion, emotion, leadership push me where I slap her. Naim BBC go repeat the slap 3 times. They use computer, repeat the slap 3 times. Come pay media houses for Nigeria, newspaper or TV stations or radio stations against me. That time, the whole media in Nigeria was against me. No media was with me. If you Google my name now for social media, the first thing where you go see now that slap story. Of all the good things where God they use us do here.
Honorary President.
As at the time when they do the matter here, they don't go Port Harcourt, they elude live program, they don't go. The Anambra case where they want make I go. Some people came, one pastor and some other people came. That how many years ago? That one senator, that 20 years ago, one senator killed their children. Was I there? Am I not supposed to investigate? Carry matter come, I they investigate, they go. The senator, I call him on live radio. The senator talking on side of the story. Now from there, I can't deduce, understand, say, the senator family and this parts of family, they get family problem from home. Now that day, senator, they tell us about, make we ask the pastor whether we are in senior brother, he did prison. What thing you do? The animal where you go just come 20 years ago matter where I no go just investigate. If not so BBC they do and we will know they do and like that.
Ordinary President.
If the BBC can destroy royal home, the Queen of England home, then there is no place BBC cannot destroy. Now, in the course of investigation, I discover say truth there is some part, lie full some part. Now, for me to filter which one be truth, which one be lie, now be the procedure. They won't make I go Anambra. As at the time when we fix date to go Anambra, the Oyibo people from BBC and Peter and Kanga, they were ready to follow me to Anambra. Are you with me? I can't get intelligence report say make I no go. Say wait, he get waiting them plan to waylay me for road. I not tell the BBC people. I just tell them say I won't go Kaduna. Make we first go Kaduna. From Kaduna we go Anambra. BBC people tell me say say
ordinary president, leave that side.
BBC people tell me say they no fit go Kaduna, but they go fit go Anambra. The same BBC we carry one document, one agreement we supposed sign with them as partners. Now the agreement with every media house we don't ever partner with BBC for Nigeria don't sign. And everything about that document is British law. No Nigerian law mentioned. When I read them, she say, even if it's the mediation or litigation, we must go to England to do it. I say, what happens to Nigerian law? They say, Nigeria get law. Yes. A white man is telling me that Nigeria does not have law. Why? Because all the other media houses go and check the documents, we then sign. Now that law, they govern the agreement. This is the only media house that refused to sign that useless document from Britain. Yes.
Ordinary president, you get even some part where you know remember well. No be even say BBC just go repeat the picture, repeat the slapping 3 times. BBC edited the video, carry Human Rights Radio logo, put behind the video. Can't give impression saying that for live radio transmission, broadcast, na him you slap.
And now slap person where the interview
inside radio program. Broadcasting. And now,
that is exactly what
the shameful part they say. Now they use them go confuse NBC. Say now for inside broadcast, NBC come begin regulate waiting no be where they supposed regulate.
The NBC
investigation they no investigate them. The same NBC where go they tell you say you investigate this one.
I beg leave that thing. The person we do that thing. The person we do that thing we are in there now. Now God they fight our battle for us. Even if one big man demand pressure on you, you as a professional, you know the right thing to do. You can tell the person no, sir. You allow yourself.
I wonder how NBC begin regulating broadcasting ordinary president.
Excuse me, please. We have made peace with NBC. That matter don't pass. Even this one where you see me go back. Now because this my brother mentioned say when they carry and come now that same time so it be live witness, a living witness when we say he witness everything will happen. And each time when I remember this thing, he get as they pain me inside.
Ordinary president, even now something where you know explain well, they try to explain.
Thank you. I want to explain. Let me clap for explainer. You do like small trouble. In the like small quarrel. Now no, they waste my time for small quarrel.
Now quarrel way mature ordinary president.
You understand? So I beg you distract me with those small quarrel. When I want to fight, I don't just fight anyhow. I fight dirty. There is no fight that is clean. It's just which day where they hear say Ukraine they beg Russia to hold on, make them fix their power plant. Am I joking with you? No be what you call them. So now me go wait for you to fix your power plant. Unless no be war.
Maybe in a wrestling then they
thank God I have a retired colonel here. He knows he knows the rules of engagement. Once it is war. If na misunderstanding, yes, misunderstanding you can. But say war, when I don't push una tankers, I don't push my tankers. My men don't go. Artillery don't advance. Then this one, he say, make I hold on first. Make you fix your line.
Make you arrange go offload. Come.
Anyway, that is, by the way, I'm not in support of the violence going on between Ukraine and Russia. And I'm not blaming Russia. I'm not blaming Ukraine. I am in the middle. What is happening is threatening humanity. It's something that no human being should support or encourage. But the same thing that is happening between Russia and Ukraine, now something where they happen between Israel and Palestinians. Now the same invasion, 9 US invade Iraq. Now the same invasion, what are we saying? Are we not being hypocritical? If you are not hypocritical, why what life past life? We did here. This country where the female president are also shown in this small country where they do them. Myanmar, where we did, where they killed Myanmar people, killed them broad daylight. Nobody is saying anything about it. Is Ukraine better than these other countries? Because they get their political undertone for now. International politics when they see so. Now international politics, not when they see people when they evacuate. You where they carry the thing for head as a Nigerian. When they carry motor come to evacuate people, you as a Nigerian, they keep you outside until everybody don't enter. If you space they for boot, they say enter boot.
Ordinary president, only evacuation you they talk. You never see the video where we say people will be black people will marry Ukrainians or can't get a relationship with them, born Pekin. Now they throw away the Pekin them. Even orphanages no degree accept the Pekin because they be colored Pekin as we they talk. In the same
and
Ukraine.
Then some people go they shout. Russia and Ukraine know waiting they. Russia and US they sabi themselves. Now two elephants they fight so. Back to waiting gather us here. I know we won't digress too much. But I know the person where then they use in head anyhow. Some people don't reason. They only think. And there is a great difference between thinking and reasoning. When you think, you absorb. When you reason, you criticize, you analyze. You reject the ones you feel are not okay. That is reasoning, not thinking. What they teach us in school in Africa and Nigeria is how to think. How to program yourself to cram. How not to understand, but to know. You only know this, but you don't understand why. That is the rubbish they are bringing to Africa, and we are celebrating it. Ghana is ahead of us educationally because they reason. Madam Isha Kotonu, that country now 419 in education. Over 60% of our Nigerians where they go Cotonou for school, they know they go school. Now arrange, now just to get certificate. This cut away then they give. Something where you sabi, where you go fit do you use your brain, use your hand, do 9 be certificate is better than certificate. Now back to why we branch. So you did studio that day where them bring Rachel.
Yes, my honorary president.
And you see what happen.
Yes, my honorary president.
So continue, sir.
So that same day you tell me say when you attend to me, you tell me say you get other people with the hospital, even for FMC for Jabi. So say no be only Rachel matter. Say you get plenty bills for your head. Say but out of the 1.2 million, you go assist me with 500,000. So after you gave us the money,
I gave you.
Yes, sir.
As I promised, I give you the 500,000.
Yes,
okay.
Yes, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So after you gave us the money, with the one my church supported and my colleague at where I repair phone. If I come back from school, I leave. That is at Rusi Market.
Hold on, please. Your colleagues, where they go repair phone
for Rusi Market.
When you come back from school,
yes,
during holiday.
But no, not even holiday, weekend. Because sometimes I know say my mama no get husband, and if I see my pick call for pick phone for school, Sometimes I think say I get junior brother. So if he may even 1,500 or 1,000 for my hand, I feel just run come Abuja because from Lokoja to Abuja no far. Repair phone for who say if I still get much money, I feel give her some say make it who then go back to appreciate.
The same thing where I just talked this morning, for you to know that there is God's presence in this place. God must have led me to prepare the ground so that this kind of talk will confirm. You know, get to, he go manage, leave Lokoja, rush down to Abuja weekend, go hang around with guys. He go repair phone. Your screen don't spoil, you go repair. Charging port, you go repair. Then you go get small money. When you get and box small, inside the small box when you get. Yeah.
She will give me inside, sir, before she.
Continue, sir.
So as the thing happen now, for that Wuse Market Association, we get a Wuse Market Phone Engineer Association. So those one they call say Adams, because me. The time where I rent space there. So everybody, even despite say I rent space, now maybe the smallest. So, but we have equal right. But this one go send me, this one go send me. Me I just take and say, normal this thing. So as the thing come happen now, they say no. Elder women that time when they hear the thing for Embe, they say no for Brekete family. They say no. Before you know, then to rise up, they contribute money like.
Let's appreciate the market association. You say market association. Now, look, every matter here get lesson where we go pick out of him. He rent shop the way everybody rent space for that place, which means now guy him be, now God him be. If you come, this person will get equal right with him. Go send her and go buy something. He go. This one. Even though say it not supposed to be like that. Now when they hear this thing, they say, which Adams? They say that young man if you say, oh no. If you say he arrogant. Are we together? You see where humility don't pay. Are we learning something out of today's continuous?
So my other president, even for my church, everybody just they contribute for society. You get one of my friends to will be joy. He can't do awareness then say, okay, Smith must work again because now the name where everybody know me, Smith must work again. Before I just receive different money from different account, both Muslim. I can't remember say he get one time say one old mama come. The mama no be Christian, no be Muslim. Because anytime we are there around mama come, I'll give 100 naira. Say, Mama Kasia go, use this one buy go. Mama say, Mama say, oh, he don't owe the no. Say if he die like this now, for better make this boy stand up the waka. So that time tears to come take my eye. Say, to no, I can't come the thinker for my mind. Say. If person normal when I do my own thing, I know they do and say this thing. Because what thing I do be say I don't know any situation we go make my mama cry since my father no day return again. So as matter come they be now, both Muslim they pray in the same money, Christian they pray in the same money, both the one which they no believe. Now so the matter come be we raise that money of 1.2 million. You can't do FMCO for some month. They'll say go today, come tomorrow. But me, I don't have issue with that now because I'm not here to have grudges against them. I'm happy that I've worked again. So from there, we spent several months for FMC. Go no go. Person comes to me, we'll go see that crest. That see that crest. Say they will do it. That time say the money don't come reduce because over like 4 months we did there. As the money don't reduce now, I say to with faith to me still go see that crest. If Nadia go waka, I know say God go still send people to me. Come there, they say okay, we'll go do tests, we'll go still do the operation over 5 million and everything. So if me I don't bring the money within 1 week, I feel no waka again. No, that's why I say now which year they put me. I still tell them I say I go waka at the end of the day, and I'm happy it's happened. As everything they go because they know subsidy will not afford the money. One doctor concourse, he made me send the MRI test result we will do through phone for hand. So now you can advise us say instead of we go just stay Abuja like this. Now we through hospital they will fit do this surgery for Nigeria, which is a National Orthopedic Hospital, Kano. That is that, or the one at Enugu. That after that one, now outside country. So as matter be now, because say that time money don't almost out of the money now 200,000 remain. So I tell my mama, if the thing now, you don't really the increase what they say. If you see my picture, if it's there for my phone, I don't even feel right down again. I don't feel sleep. I don't feel sit down. I don't feel sit down. So as with that 200, I see tell my mama, me they go.
You know, if you now observe that time, the leg can't they dry.
Yes, you even ask me that time. You ask me say I get assurance say if they do this surgery, I go waka again. So I say yes, I go waka. So reach Kano with 200,000. We have to do all the series of tests again. We did that time. They say because I've been at home for too long, so they don't know other complications, so they can't work with the formal result of those tests. After we do tests to remain 100,000 per account.
Only okay. The money can remain 500,000.
100,000. 100,000. Huh? We know if we go, the smell they go Abuja. Anytime we will get the money, they come. My mama write down the cry. Say, either okay, say me they even cut a leg, put for my own. Say,
my goodness.
So say if I resume work again now, why I finish this my school resume work? Me I ain't go they eat, even if you know if you waka. If you not,
please hold it there. Did I talk about sacrifice by our parents? Mama is willing for her legs to be cut if it is possible to implant it on her son. She get confidence say if he begin the worker, she know say hunger no go kill him because she know the kind son. When he never get now, he begin show her the kind son when he be. I don't know whether I understand.
Yes, sir.
He gets some of us. If you go to say, your son, they send you a message, say, that one, right from childhood, and I selfish, amongst my children, I know, he too like himself. Are we together?
Yes, sir.
So, continue, finally.
So, finally, now, my mama can't see they call all those her customers because she be caterer. She can't call, say, okay, see the condition we picking there, even though now to borrow the money, pay the bill, and after me I wear, you know, saying go fee work, pay back. So call raise up to like 700,000. Another doctor there, which is the HOD of physiotherapy department, stand for us, say, you know, say we will go pay the remaining one, may they do the surgery.
Let's appreciate it.
With him be his name. Mr. Pastor Olariwaju.
Yes.
So after the day, a day to the surgery, then they can say I need 4 donor. Because my moon was down, that is blood donor. So my moon was down. In fact, I was really emaciated. They say I need 4 donor, so I should find family member within Kano. And I me and my mother they Kano.
I don't know anybody for Kano.
I don't know anybody. My mother say okay, may they train all the one where they her body give me. So now the doctor they smile say even you self the way you don't distress you need blood. you need. But as God will do it. One cleaner can't stand up say he go donate blood for me.
Cleaner for hospital.
For the hospital.
When God is with you, there is nothing anybody or agent of the devil can do about your situation. Continue.
So my honor president, after that one, I need 3 more so that I'll be able to for the operation. Now the same cleaner went to beg 3 other nurses. And till date, it's only that cleaner I know. The 3 nurses also donated. After they donated, one other one comes say, you want to donate for me.
So they say get extra.
They say no, it's already okay. The woman gave me 5,000 after the operation. That is still enough, so I should be using this one to take Bonvita while I'm getting myself. I said, oh God.
The way I see you, the last time when you touch Bonvita, we don't take.
No, now when I know where they touch Bonvita.
Continue.
So now, so God come to and get blood donor. they can't do the operation. Gradually, I can't improve. I'm able to start picking up my leg again. So now my happiness with that. Say now, if you just go write my remaining exam, come back, come continue my business, small.
When they carry this young man come, I don't know, this person no go fit remember the video. You get the picture? No, not the video at the talk. In leg, it they shake. The thing can't be like say, it don't affect him brain self. You remember?
Yes.
Sometimes you go do like say you shock.
Go shock. I don't even, my voice no even come out like this. If you remember when they interview me, then my voice no come out like this. And any small sound then fears they grip me. Because of this, my immune don't totally go down.
But today, he is here. Mama, thank you, ma. Oh. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin.
Eshe, Daddy. Eshe.
Mommy, I want you to sing any song that God.
Ordinary present. Baba,
Yes, ma'am. Please stand up, man. Amen. Please stand up, man. Please, man. Please sit down, man. Please sit down, man. Please sit down, man. Mommy, you say waiting.
All the women here, one day we will bring rope, tie this in waist. You don't they shake her pass her own.
Now your love now they pay me pass. Frog talk say no be person wey kill am. Now they pay am. Now a person wey take leg say talk say see frog don't die. Mama talk am 84 years. You follow the laugh. I know they like that kind thing. This workstation for repairing phone.
Yes, sir.
Where when this, you know,
yes, sir.
The package. How much in the seller?
That was in 2020 when I was still active in war. It was 25,000 naira.
But it go don't reach like 50,000 now.
Maybe, sir. I don't know current price of things now.
But where are your own conde?
Most of that the items. So you get one shop where I've been get for Baza because if I close then for Musi, I'll still go down. So that time they can say they won't cuckoo sell the land because in the rent time it was placed on rentage. So they can't buy the land. We need to evacuate because they demolished the small. So now only will say when the money, but that my only work. You don't come spoil that time.
I'm going to give you 200,000 this month.
Sir, mommy brought some items for you.
Okay. Make them go bring them.
Okay, sir.
Now, you see, for those people who don't take, they follow me. The moment I begin ask them about the price, somebody don't talk, say, ordinary, one buy a workstation for him. But now him sabi waiting and waiting in need. This 200,000 naira can cover some gap. You go buy the workstation and you go fit use and do one or two things. At this stage now, you get some medications where Ingo they take till he begin run within 2 legs by the grace of God.
Amen.
Person with that time, if they carry him, you like the shake, pains. I hope your school understand with us.
Yes, sir. We send the I sent my uncle and some of my students there because even when it happened, students said they wanted to hold protection. Protest. I said this protest is you should be begging the school because school say my student departmental people say school must pay for the accident. I said no, be school I get accident, so school doesn't have the except that they just want to assist. So I said okay, now they should go and the only thing they can help me, they should confirm for them, let them know that I had an accident too. So my HOD told them that when I'm done, that I'm perfectly okay, I should present a medical certificate so that I can write my exam because my mate graduated last year, April.
See, my brother, God's time. I say God's time.
It's the best.
God's time.
It's the best.
My brothers, my sisters, with this update where we get, I shall say all of us tap from the grace here. May God Almighty make it easy for us.
Amen.
May God Almighty make it easy for us.
Amen.
May God Almighty make it easy for us.
Amen.
Mama, waiting day inside. Mommy, stand up, ma, please. You are my mother, please. Please stand up, ma, please, ma. For my place, elders know they kneel down for a young person.
I bring it for you people. I don't have anything. I'm so happy.
Okay, now this thing you they do.
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, ma.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, ma. But look, we appreciate her now. We just received one message now. They say that those senior hydro construction company workers we carry cry come here. With the letter we will write to them, write to DSS, write to presidency, write to all the agencies. As we speak now, they say immigrations don't enter that company. Chinese are running up and down. So for those of you where they hear Chinese, make I tell you now what this letter mean. Shin Hong Hian Han. Wula wa change. Musa zo kachwala ha. Shebi una hear what I talk?
Yes, sir. But we not
hear, be una no hear.
We hear.
But we say una no understand.
Yes.
But una hear. Shin we ha. Shin we ha.
Yeah. Wow.
Wula wa change.
Wow.
Musa zo kachwala ha.
You don't understand the ordinary present. We understand small.
You do well. I know you. My brothers, my sisters, if when I look and I see the time, don't they give us signal. Okay, somebody say if we won't correct that thing where BBC do or for social media where if you Google ordinary president now, then please, my brother, make you no rush. Please take it easy. You hear? Please. Say if we want correct that thing, say this story where I talk, say make them cut them, make them repost them. Say the more people they watch them, the more this one go replace that one. I am not struggling to replace the bad story about me. That does not describe who I am. It will not define how I feel. My own be say, I know say God, they use me and my people positively. So anything where anybody they think, you think them. Even if you stop me today, history has it. Even the angels of God will attest to the fact that at a point in time, my life and that of my people was useful. You wait and they used to attack me. If you hear anything negative about me, body go they sweet you. Congratulations. May you live forever.
Ordinary is ready to die at any given time. I am prepared. I'm not afraid of death. In fact, I fear two things more than death. Two things more than death. My brothers, my sisters, if we look at an 60 time, don't they give us signal to do to signal, make we continue to the not they go. Yes.
Okay, sir. The first case we get now from Mr. Promise, where they complain against Nurse Juliet. The both of them, they and him bring a wife come today, sir.
But make una help us with prayers gently, madam, gently. Make una help us with prayers. One of our staff get accident, Harirat. She dey hospital. Gently. Okay, why you go force your wife come studio? Hold the mic.
They refer us to the surgery center and they gave us the hospital that we went gave us later for the surgery.
Discharge?
Yes, sir.
From Alliance Hospital?
Yes, sir. That was yesterday.
And they never stopped the urine?
Yes, sir.
Okay, don't worry. There is a solution. You know, people like me, we sabi look for fine wife. Gently. Me and this guy resemble well. Our, you know, say now we resemble African men. African man no they fine. That kind of woman fine. Our own fine na rugged fine. Area. See as he get a beautiful wife. We could not bring chair for doctor now. Now make I prepare our mind here. Waiting with they look for now peaceful resolution. Not be to quarrel. Yesterday, doctor been they talk. And shift and back small, shift and back. No, madam, sit down, no worry. Put it in the middle. Then shift it back a little again. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, doctor, collect microphone. Once again, good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Welcome.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yesterday, you've been they talk about your own side of the story about the matter with the foreground.
Yes, sir.
If you remember where you stop, I'll make I remind you.
Yes, sir. I remember.
Continue.
Okay, sir. Yeah. Yesterday, I stopped at when I asked them to prepare for referral. So when he came back, I met with him and we talked. So I asked him to prepare. He went.
Your name now?
Dr. Ken Epunoi.
Now you be the husband of Nurse
Juliet.
Nurse Juliet. Okay. Continue, sir.
Okay. So he said he wants to make some calls for people to assist him because he doesn't have any money with him. So, okay, when you finish, hello, what? Are you hearing me now?
Yeah.
Okay. So when you finish, you let me know so that we can move your wife from here to the actual place. He spent time making the call. The call lasted for hours, even to midnight. So By the time they finished preparing and everything, we left. Options that we had on the ground were Good Morning Hospital and the Divine Clinic. So, are you hearing me? Okay. Divine Clinic. He consulted one or two persons and they told me that the sister had been using the Divine Clinic. So we had to move to Divine Clinic. When we got to Divine Clinic, there was no doctor on seat.
She be after una don waka, una come go end for a Garki hospital.
Yes.
As soon as I reach Garki hospital, they talk say you, as soon as they drop them, you run, leave them, you abandon them. Now true, I be no be true.
It's not true.
So where you come there that time where they come there look for you, because the doctors like you for hospital, for that hospital, they come they look for you as a result of waiting they see for this woman body. Say, how can a professional medical doctor allow this to happen to a woman? They come they look for you. You according to the complaint, you were nowhere to be found. Where you go?
I was in the hospital. I went there with them. I was the one that opened an account for the woman with him. He hadn't any money for that, and he has to. I was the one that begged Paul.
Now you pay the money?
No, Paul brought out his money and they pay for.
Which Paul?
That is the man at admin.
Okay, the man waiting for admin.
Yes.
Now him pay the money for the card.
Exactly, for the card, and also opened an account. So I was there when they moved her to the point where they checked her. And I waited until two doctors came out. And
if you remember their names, the names of the doctors?
No, I couldn't. So I was there when they moved her from that place after they opened the account, because the process of opening an account took almost an hour.
In Garcia Hospital?
Yeah, yes.
Garcia Hospital, no detail like that.
It was in the night, around 1 and 2. That's early hours of the morning. So I was there with them when the doctors started attending to her.
Before you left the hospital?
I have not left the hospital then. They called me. I was the one that gave them informations on her history, everything. They recorded it in the system. And after that, I went outside and they waited because I wanted them to move her to the radiology so that we could start getting results.
At about what hour did you leave the hospital?
I left the hospital around past 3 to 4.
Okay, good. Any other thing where you want to explain, because we won't hear from the husband finally.
Okay.
Any other thing where you want to explain? Give him the second mic. Well, Elijah, you've been one talk. Okay.
Good morning.
No, wait. You never. Are you okay now? Okay, so.
Good morning, my ordinary president.
Morning. Open your mouth. Talk to me.
My name is Promise Andrew Paul.
Yes, you hear the things when you talk.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Everything when you talk na lie.
No, you don't use the word lie here.
Okay, sir.
You go talk say no be so e be.
Okay, no be so e be.
Or no be true.
Or no be true.
Withdraw that lie.
I withdraw the word.
How what make you think say no be true?
Okay, first of all, the person will pay money for card. Now my church member, and he did transfer to Paul. That's number one evidence.
Okay, no be Paul pay. For now card. Your church member transfer the money to
5,000 naira to Paul's account, and that's number one evidence. Then number two, immediately we reach hospital. The woman himself was unconscious. She no get herself. So the nurses, they rush her to emergency ward. One doctor now asks him. He said, okay, he now explained. He said that he is the doctor that were in his hospital. So they now interview him, which drugs and which drug you don't give her so far. He can't explain. As he explained finish, that doctor joined the other one. We rush out to emergency. They now asked me to go and pay money for bed, and there's some tests that we are going to run. So I now go meet the admin with the talk. They busy bring our bag for inside motor.
Did they do it?
They bring all our luggages for inside
motor.
Come inside hospital. So my mind not even the way in there. So I can't the admin can't they bring paper. They tell us the terms and conditions of the hospital. Tell us say na private hospital and all that. So I can't they beg and say, bro, this kind of money when I call, make I pay now. See, you know deal. The guy can't see my condition. Can't say car, he ain't go take risk just to save life. Because last week, say your wife fell into the same condition. Say na person.
So the last week of that day where they do,
he say instead face similar situation. Say na person help him. The guy,
so that thing don't motivate and make him do good.
The guy took risks. Borrow us 80,000 naira. We pay that night. They come, they run tests. Meanwhile, they come say money where they will take do CS and medication will be up to 400 or 500 and something thousand. That kind of money no day. I can't they call my friends that night. They send text that night. So as from that night, before we even talk all these things, the doctors now came and said, wait that man will come say him be doctor, we come with you now. Now that time my attention go in there. I go outside, I don't see him later.
Around which time be this one?
That was around 2:30 precisely. I don't see moto. I can't call him 2 times, he no pick. They can't say that man is a very wicked man.
Now who talks so?
The doctor himself. He said, why him go keep on for this kind of long labor? He know say the pikin don't die before him carry on come here. Why him go do like that? At that time my head can't dey hot. I can't say, this man deal with me. Now me can't they push her for wheelchair. They go department by department. Yes. Now me they push my wife for wheelchair. They go department by department for all the tests. Funny enough, when we reach where they want go do scan, check the baby IB. Now water they flow for the belly. I see am with my 2 naked eye.
The pikin don't dissolve for inside.
Now water they see. Those doctors they were confused. They changed 2 machines just to be very sure. They say the pikin don't die. They gonna say to us, it don't be like this. Say to, we say this will not be emergency again because the pikin don't die. They be want save life. As it don't be like this, we will find money where they will take down. So to God may have it, I was having small money in my accounts and I did not come with my ATM card that time. So the next morning I run home, meet my friends. I was able to raise 180,000 naira. I came back to the hospital that same Sunday morning. That was on the 16th January. They said the money I raised no fit do anything because the admin no day. The organ no day. So they no fit take decision. Say they no one lost their job. The one doctor come advise me say this money where you raise go fit do this thing for government hospital. Rush this woman come out that she has 6 hours to live.
Hey, Usalobwa.
Say na him conduct all those tests. Say if this thing, he said the infection done too much. Say if it enter her liver, she go die. Now so now me it's okay to make them discharge us now. Even as you speak now, that 80,000 where that guy borrow us, I still get 20-something thousand for that account and the card is
of the money where they borrow. Una don't pay.
I never pay the guy.
Una won't put
money no day.
Una won't sack the man.
The guy said don't even get query, but you don't borrow money, pay the money, we they communicate. As a result that the guy they check on us.
You have the man's number?
Yes, I have.
Because I collect the man's number. Let me send him the 80,000 naira this morning.
Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir. So because the guy the time they call us steady to know how she did. The man can say make my wife send her the man number. She no get the number. Me, I get the number, and my phone don't break screen as the result of the stress where they work. They send me go buy drugs, go buy this. I fell down for Okada. My phone break.
Sorry.
So I tell her, I say to her, my phone don't break and all that. Say I no get the man number, but my wife gets.
Okay. The way you they carry hand near her belly, no go hit her belly.
Yes, sir.
Hold the microphone with left hand, then you can.
Yes, sir. So he now send in wife number, give the man can't call him wife. I don't know what's in the talk. But the man can later call me, say, the doctor called me, I said, since that night we leave till now, even flashing, I don't see. And
that is how many days after?
That was almost after a month after.
This man no call you.
Till this minute, you know, flash me. You know, even return back my 2 missed call I gave him.
The wife talk say if she call you, they reject her.
The wife called me a week after the CS. That was another week Sunday. Immediately I hear a voice, strange number. I say, it's me now, Juliet. I just got the call. Waiting
Out of annoyance, yes.
Waiting you want tell me. I called the call and blacklist. I don't want to hear from her. So now, so we begin. Then change our house to hospital to hospital. Now hospital we dey live. For tomorrow go make 3 good months. I no stay for my shop. My 5 apprentices they just dey waka anyhow. So now waiting with the face since that time till now. This man no flash me till this minute.
You get some people where you know this family, the way God bless us, Hi, God, we thank you.
And there are even things where I don't even know until when my wife can recover. That was when we don't come back from the CS. This woman where they now by God's grace he take the leave. Because only Rosofin injection where I bought up to 34 bottles of Rosofin injection. Each one worth 5,400. Even this one now where I carry now.
Talk to the mic.
This one now where I carry now. Now out of annoyance, I say antibiotics don't too much for her, but I beg more I no give her again. Me no can die. I drop as we speak now. Some still inside fridge. Where I just keep them. Where they don't use. If they use, they go put them for fridge. Make you no spoil. I say make they no give her antibiotics again. So
you are not an expert to decide that. Your wife go get medical care by the grace of God.
Amen.
I just pray say the damage not only for the bladder is stopped. I pray say it no go affect her womb. You hear?
Yes, sir.
I don't hear you. You see, the way God bless this family now, any problem where you carry come, as you they mention them, somebody somewhere is already proffering a solution. Yesterday, it gets some people where come, then they Abuja here. They talk, say, will they refer your wife to Enugu or somewhere? Then they Abuja here, they say that they work with then they do be that. That is scaffold. You get their number? They even bring one pamphlet.
The scaffold went to the hospital too.
Yes, I know. So what thing we go do, we say, we go look for, just call them, make it, Dr. Ken, collect, wait, no, hold that, give him the second mic. Dr. Ken.
Sorry.
Dr.
Sir.
Ken. Dr. Ken, sir.
Sir.
In my capacity as the ordinary president of the extraordinary citizens of the global village, a certified chartered mediator and a conciliator, a fellow of the institute, sir. From what I have heard here, I'm not going to superimpose anything on you, but I'm going to tactically suggest some things to you. You and your wife should apologize to these people. First of all, they deserve an apology. Not on the surface kind of apology. Honest apology. Imagine say you no be doctor. Imagine say now you be this man. Imagine say your wife no be nurse. Imagine say now she be this woman. Imagine say all these things will happen to your wife. Which thing go be your reaction? Between you and your God, be honest with me. Your reaction go good?
No, at all. No.
You no go good.
It will.
So this man, even as they reject your wife call, even as they vex with you, he get every reason to vex with you. Prolonged labor, 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, is unacceptable.
many women don't die as a result of prolonged labor. If a novice like me fit frown at that, you as a professional will not just frown at that, you will kick against it and stand against it. Are we together, sir?
Yes, sir.
But I'm not superimposing it on you. If you are not convinced that they deserve an apology from you, so be it. I just feel in the interest of mediation and reconciliation, in the first place, these are customers. They are your clients. One satisfied customer can talk to 100 prospective customers. One dissatisfied customer can discourage 100 prospective customers. If you are convinced, in fact, you and your wife should take 2 minutes out, step out of this place, rub minds. In fact, make it 5 minutes. Discuss, check your conscience. Remember that God is watching all of us. The same God that has made it possible, excuse me, for you and I to be alive. It could have been me. It could have been my wife. It could have been any other person. I see, even though I'm not a professional medically, I see some form of negligence somewhere, which is unacceptable. But please, Madam Nurse Juliet, make you and your husband make una step out. When I get 5 minutes to rub minds together, make una come back, come tell us waiting they una church mind. Thank you. Let's appreciate them. My brothers, my sisters, you want Nahim? Who? But I see 20,000 here. Okay, so collect microphone, make them go rub minds, come back.
Oh, no, sir. We don't have to rub minds.
No, you do. Sir, you don't understand what I'm doing here, sir. Okay. You don't understand. You couldn't go rub minds. I don't know. Please, am I handling this well?
Yes, sir.
If you feel I am going astray, please draw my attention. I'm not claiming. Hey, Polo.
Hello, sir.
Hey, Polo.
Hello, good morning.
Bad man. You are a good man. You are a bad good man. Polo.
Yes, sir.
Polo.
Yes.
Now, ordinary BD, so I'm not going to call your complete name because of enemies of progress. Now, ordinary president BD is ordinary Ahmad Isa.
Oh my God, I'm honored to hear your voice.
Polo. How you doing, sir?
I'm fine, sir.
You are a good bad man and you're a bad good man. Hey, you know, for if we impress ourselves, we will just say you are a bad boy. It means say you are a good bad boy. No.
Yes, sir.
You get one intervention where you do, where God go continue to bless you and your entire loved ones. That 80,000 where you borrow that husband and wife, where they carried the wife come in a critical condition.
Yes, sir. That's Mr. Praise.
Mr.
Praise.
Promise, yes. I hear say he never pay you the money. You send me the account number now, and they send you 80,000 naira immediately, sir.
Wow, God bless you, sir.
Polo.
Yes, sir.
How, madam?
She's fine, sir.
She don't. She see they use that her line.
Her phone number.
Yeah, that number now where she still they use them.
Yes, sir.
Now this network, the network where she they use
She's using Airtel, sir.
Airtel, I will send you 20,000 naira. Make you give her. Make she take and buy recharge card.
Jesus.
Jesus. Thank you, sir.
God bless you, sir.
Follow.
Thank you so much. Yes, sir.
Despite the challenges way God bring as a result of this good way you do,
yes, sir,
God will wipe away that query and every challenge within your life by the grace of God. Make this thing no discourage you, say you no go help another person again. I beg, continue. You never can tell.
Yes, sir.
Ampolo.
Yes, sir.
Before the end of this month, you go see what God will do for you.
Amen, sir.
Thank you very much. Polo.
Amen. Yes, sir.
Praise the Lord.
Hallelujah.
Allahu Akbar. Thank you so much. May God Almighty continue to bless you.
Thank you so much.
And
I
then,
appreciate you, sir.
Polo.
Yes, sir.
I beg, make you stroll come later. Come collect one bag of rice, 50 kg.
Wow. Thank you so much, sir.
Polo.
I'm coming to that place.
Yes, sir. I beg, our macaroni is still remain. Spaghetti and macaroni. Wait first, so make them check, make no come make empty promise.
Okay.
At the extreme there, macaroni there, you go between macaroni and spaghetti. Which one you they like pass?
Anyone is okay, sir.
Which one your wife they like pass?
Spaghetti, sir.
Spaghetti. Now,
Yes,
Daisy, you go half carton of spaghetti, half carton of macaroni.
Thank you so much, sir.
See, you never see anything. God can surprise you beyond your expectations.
Amen, sir.
Anything you do, just do it for God and allow God to take care of the rest.
Yes, sir.
MashaAllah. Thank you so much, sir.
I really appreciate it. God bless you, sir.
Amen. And you too, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Brothers, my sisters, if I look and I see the time done, they give us signal to do it, signal make we continue to develop. They go. Chief Mrs. Felicia Sani, our mama here. Yesterday she go late. DIG Ebunike's house. She carry 50 cartons of water go the house. Please, let's appreciate my mama.
I said, now you send me.
Ma?
I said, now you send me.
Yeah, you know, for Africa, they no born you well to send elder. Mama sent me, but she just helped me deliver them in an elderly way.
Sir, we don't get the number, sir.
The craze where I go send mama. It is highly un-African. You dare not. When I know why, despite the fact say I wear white, when that mama kneel down, I lie down for her. In Africa, you don't allow elders to bow for you. Now, some of these things with the young people of today know they enjoy. For another person's parents to be happy with you, it is a blessing. Today, parents, they carry police, go school, say them punish their child. You cannot scold your neighbor's child. It is a problem. My no day. My children must respect everybody. I tell them, but they should not take rubbish from anybody. You my children enter here, now I go pity them. They go in down, they greet everybody. Apart from their monthly allowance, if they need extra money, okay, Blessing no day here. She go tell Blessing admin. If my 2 daughters need extra money outside their allowance, now here then they come work. I pay them per hour. The last work we then do na toilet they wash. They go, they wash the toilet, they go inspect the toilet, say they wash them well. I pay them. Nothing like say their father get this place. I'm grooming them. I'm training them to understand that you have to work, you have to earn whatever thing you're looking for in life. Somebody see them, they come back, you say, ordinary president, this is wicked. I say, somebody name nearly resemble wicked. If you write the name of River State Governor name, come put D for front. Now waiting. Lembe. Wike and D, wicked. Lembe. When I don't come back, okay, make when I give them microphone.
Actually, it pained me and it touched me at the same time that such a thing will happen in a time like this. This is the first it is happening in the course of my practice. It's verifiable. It can be heard. I don't know why it happened. I used to bring them before God in my prayers. But I don't want to go back to what happened. But where it is most, where it touched me most is the condition now. One, lost the baby. Second, is condition, this complication, the VVF.
Please, Mama, take it easy with them. Please, ma. Dial the number, give me. Quickly, please.
On behalf of myself, my family, the clinic, the family here, Brekete family, and everybody on air that is watching or listening. Above all, for the sake of God who sits over us, it has happened. And I'm asking Mr. Promise, Paul, Andrew, and the wife to please
hold the line.
Forgive us.
Mr. Promise, did you hear him? Please give him the second mic quickly. Please hold the line, sir.
Forgive us. Please. We are sorry.
Please answer him.
It's okay, sir.
We are sorry.
Have you forgiven him?
Who am I not to forgive him?
You have forgiven.
I've forgiven him.
Please, let's appreciate Nurse Juliet, collect the mic. Please stand up. Nurse Juliet.
Sir.
What have you got to say? Your husband has spoken. What have you got to say finally?
I want to say I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I and this man, we have been friends for long.
It's okay.
He's the one that did my baby wardrobe. The wife is just like a sister to me, if you ask her.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
The husband has forgiven, but let's hear from, which is a final thing, but because it affects her directly, let's hear from her. My sister.
Good morning, my ordinary president.
Good morning.
Good morning, Brekete family. Good morning, Nigerians. My name is Iene Promise. So before I go into our own, I just want to appreciate you.
Yes, ma'am.
For what you have been doing, what God has been using you to do.
Yes, ma'am.
For the less privileged, for the hopeless. I say God will bless you in abundance.
Amen.
Any accusing finger against you, that God will paralyze that fingers.
Amen.
Any tongue that will rise against you in judgment, God will condemn the tongue.
Amen.
I say God bless you and your family.
Amen, ma'am.
I have forgiven them. Who am I? I have forgiven them.
Please, let's appreciate them. Now, just listen to me. Borrow me one of the mics. Give me the blue mic. I want to appreciate this person for the patience. Hello, good morning.
Ordinary, good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. What will be your name, sir?
My name is Ibrahim Adamu.
Ibrahim Adamu.
The doctor of SI.
No, sir. No, sir. We are live on air, sir.
Yeah.
Ibrahim Adamu.
You, sir. Yes, sir.
Your intervention came very timely, sir.
Okay, sir.
When I hear one case where we do about my sister,
we hear on Monday.
And when I rush come here.
We can rush, say, make we see how we will take support for this matter.
When they do this treatment well?
Very well, sir.
How many when I don't do where they successful?
It's more than 1,000, sir.
More than 1,000.
Yes, sir.
We are on a hospital today for Abuja.
Well, it's a foundation, is an NGO that work with hospital, foundation. So we get doctors like that. They do this surgery because this surgery they don't pay for them. So now just to look for people who get this issue to do.
Okay. Make una help me, make una come studio tomorrow because I want to hand over my younger sister to you and I want her to come back strong, healthier, prettier, and then, and readier to carry belly.
Okay, I will carry my ED come.
So make una come tomorrow.
What time, sir?
7 o'clock, sir.
7 o'clock, jam. Okay, we will be there.
What is the name of our NGO?
Survive Fistula Health Foundation, sir.
Survive Fistula
Health Foundation.
Let's appreciate them.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now good, sir.
Yes, sir. Make we appreciate them again. Now, Mr. Promise, collect the second microphone. Mr. Promise.
Yes, my ordinary president.
Yesterday was it yesterday or the day before yesterday, I gave Barrister Ogo 300,000 naira.
Yes, sir.
On your behalf.
Yes, sir.
Unfortunately, Dr. Otabo of Alliance Hospital told us that we don't need to pay kobo.
Yes, sir.
Coincidentally, Dr. Otabo is in the studio. Please stand up for recognition, sir. Okay. Waiting, carry Dr. Otabo come now. Yeah. Thank you. Waiting, I did talk here. We say the reason why Dr. Otabo did for studio today now to educate us on how to take care of our kidneys. He said the thing don't be rampant now. Kidney failure, this now sickness we don't know before. Kidney, cancer, liver problem. We not get them before. I go show now one chicken we go soon enter Nigeria. Featherless chicken. From the day where they fabricate the chicken to the when it go grow, now 2 weeks. So now you know waiting you they chop. And waiting you they chop into your mouth, now they determine who you be. Some of us, now our lifestyle be the cause of our sickness. Like me, anytime where I avoid late hour eating food, I did healthier. But when you come back late, you go to do it chop small. Chop small. And me, if we where I chop na there sleep, they carry. When they see me, then they do like this, they got rage pillow for my back. I don't go. Now make I get pot belly. And pot belly get disadvantage. As you get advantage for native to fit you. You know, say pot belly, they make native, most especially like now, when I see. Now a sign of big man. Now, as pot belly get the advantage, now so he get disadvantage. Women. No give anybody microphone. You too like trouble. Women. Oh, we men. No be what I mean by that. Then the gentle daddy on radio. Anyways, the truth is, from now henceforth,
yes, sir,
you are no longer going to think about spending cover on your wife's treatment by the grace of God.
Thank you, sir. I really appreciate. God bless you, sir.
Doctor, your apologies have been accepted. I want you to go and think on your own. I don't know what your financial status is like, but just think about it. Whatever little financial support, you're not compensating them. No amount of money can compensate them enough. But the apology, the sincerity attached to the apology is the major thing. Your wife went on her knees. You were remorseful. You are still remorseful. I can see it from the position of your shoulder. Make you think of waiting you go fit. Off radio, we are not bargaining, we are not negotiating. Satisfy your conscience, because we never can tell the dimension life will take tomorrow. Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's appreciate that.
Thank you, sir.
My brothers, my sisters, when I looked at and I see the time done, they give us signal to do the signal, make we continue to devour, not they go. We go do the games village matter any moment from now, but for people, gently ma, for people way, gently, for people way, they press since. Anybody we won't give peace a chance. Anybody we won't give peace a chance. You can go and give peace a chance and come back. We make we enter market. We they come.
We know okay.
Oh boy, this one where your face be like this. You dream bad dream for night.
This one no be bad dream matter. Oh. This taxi app will carry the work. You know reach again. Oh, I go work from Monday reach Sunday. Buy fuel, service my car, pay everywhere they on top motor. I know they carry better money reach house. Now so far just they suffer myself.
That one a small thing now. You never hear about the correct taxi app we don't land for town, we then they call airdrops.
Airdrops?
Yes, so airdrops now the ogbonge taxi app where they make to favor with drivers with better percentage, better insurance, and plenty awoof. Even self, any problem where you get as driver, now so them go help you solve them quick.
I beg spell airdrops, make I download them sharp.
AIRDROPS. PS airdrops app dey for Android and iOS. Their website na www.airdrops.taxi.
Guy, come. Na true say you don collect the COVID-19 vaccine?
Yes, I don collect the first and second dose. When you wan go collect your own?
No be that same vaccine wey people dey talk say dey make them sick. Hey, so as you take am now, nothing do you?
Babe, see just like any other vaccine, the COVID-19 vaccine fit shake you small. Wey be say the place where dem shook you the injection fit pain you small, swell or turn red or even make you get small fever. But na just your body dey tell you say him don ready to fight any COVID-19 yamayama. After 1 or 2 days, your body go dey normal. See plenty people don collect this vaccine for Naija. Make I even bust your head small. The vaccine dey safe, e dey work wella, and you no go pay shishi.
Na so?
Yes o.
Okay now, so how I go fit get am?
Waka go any primary health care center wey dey near your house. But remember say even after the vaccine, you gats to protect yourself. Make you continue to dey wash your hand with soap and water. Dey wear your face mask and make you see say you dey put space of at least 2 meters between you and the next person. See babe,
make you waka go take your COVID-19 vaccine. Kia. Now the State Ministry of Health join body with State Primary Healthcare Development Agency and support from them partner. Bring on this message.
Shey you dey find money to take grow your business? Abi you don tire for light wahala? Winok dey give business people like you money wey reach 1 million naira to grow them business. Winok still fit give you solar wey reach 5 million naira, and wetin you go dey do na to dey pay shikini interest on top am. Oya, if you wan borrow money or if you need cash loan and solar finance for your business, oya call Winok sharp on top 090-499-62380 090-499-62380. www.winok.
In the quest to provide a standard healthcare delivery system driven by passion and service, a world-class medical facility was established.
At Alliance Hospital, our vision is to stop medical tourism from Nigeria. We operate a one-stop multi-specialty hospital with a core focus of providing efficient and safe medical services.
We achieve this by engaging the resources of highly skilled and well-motivated team of medical specialists to meet the health needs of everyone.
With some of the latest high-tech cutting-edge equipment such as MRI, CT scan, digital X-ray, echocardiography scan, kidney dialysis machines, standard ICU, 3 standard theater suites, and many other sophisticated medical facilities.
We successfully diagnose and treat a variety of complex medical conditions within the human body with razor-sharp precision.
Complex procedures such as joint replacement surgery, brain and spine surgery, kidney transplant, arthroscopic surgery, and other high-end medical and surgical procedures are a commonplace in Alliance Hospital.
We also run a wellness clinic for routine medical checks and counseling.
We are situated in the heart of Abuja at number 5 Malum Fashi Close off Emeka Nyoko Street, Area 11, Gariki, Abuja. Website www.alliancehospitalabj.com. Phone 080-971-42623.
Before you fly out of Nigeria for Medicare, try Alliance Hospital, situated at the heart of Abuja, Nigeria.
Alliance Hospital, your one stop for multi-specialty care.
When we are asleep in the night, they are awake. When we are awake in the morning, they are still awake. In the bush, air, land, and sea, every time, anytime, everywhere. They are our security forces. In season and out of season, standing in there for you and I, standing in there for our nation to keep Nigeria safe. Let us always support them. Let us pray for them. Let us help them to serve us better, to serve the nation better. Let us support the federal government of Nigeria. Together, we can weather the storm. For vital information, call
091-3590-6
4467. But let it be on the table of dialogue. No blood, chaos, war, violence. Let us stand with our nation as one people. And we must also stand for the armed forces. They are our husbands and wives. They are our brothers and sisters. Please support the armed forces, whose lives are always on the front line to protect our nation. Nigeria is your own, Nigeria is mine, Nigeria is our own. Our uniqueness is in our oneness. Our oneness is our strength.
This message is from the Defense Intelligence Agency, Information Operations.
Welcome back. My brothers, my sisters, if you are looking on our system, don't they give us signal to this and signal make we continue to build one. No, they go. The Games Village Residents Association. Five, I be six. Oh, sorry. 5, I be 6. You don't do now.
Don't close that.
Okay, how many then they? The developers. How many?
No, if they stay in their comments, all of you. Thank you.
Okay, please give them the microphone. Good morning, sirs. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Yes. Please introduce yourself, sir, from the side of the Games Village Residents Association.
Yes, I'm Colonel Kemi Peters, retired, sir.
Thank you.
Pioneer Chairman of the Board of Trustees, sir.
Thank you.
Good morning, Ordinary President. I'm Alhaji Abdallah Yaya, the current Chairman of the Board of Trustees.
Thank you, my President. My name is Obaze. I'm one of the BOT member, Games Village.
Okay.
Okay, good morning. My name is Nasiru Suleiman, the Environment Secretary, Games Village.
Good morning. My name is Brenda Ononiwu, Admin Manager, Games Village.
Okay. So, the respondent, your name, sir.
Good morning, Ordinary President. Good morning, Brekete family. My name is Chief Mike Ejiogu, the Managing Director for City Gate Homes.
Thank you, sir. You carry members of your team, then go follow, introduce themselves.
Good morning, my Ordinary President.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Brekete family.
Yes, sir.
My name is Emmanuel Enukor. I'm a resident in Games Village.
In Games Village?
Yes.
Okay.
Good morning, Ordinary President.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Nigerians. Good morning, everyone. I'm the City Gate Manager, Game Village.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. So, una carry somebody carry complaint come on una behalf. I establish them on air. The respondent can respond with documents. So I even tender an apology where I hang them. I say if the documents where you present Now, as he present them, now so them be. I apologize. If comma day, then I withdraw the apology. Then we quarrel. Now, when I listen to the program the day we did for studio.
Yes, we did.
When I hear them.
We did, sir.
So now when I turn, make when I talk on our own side of the story.
Thank you very much, Honorable President, sir. Again, I greet you, sir. Yes. Sir, before we make our presentation, sir, I want to say one thing, sir.
Yes, sir.
We have nothing personal against Citygate Homes and Bridgeport. All what we have been doing.
As individuals or as an association?
As an association, sir.
Mm-hmm.
As an association. We have nothing against them, sir. What we have been fighting for as an association is the sanctity of the Games Village Association, to maintain the ambience, to maintain what the federal government master plan had initially. We have had other developers who had come in, and we've done the same thing where we have seen them gone wrong. So Citygate Homes is not the first person that we have taken up, even with the FCDA. So having said that, sir, I would want to go to our presentation, sir.
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Sir, can I crave your indulgence?
Yes, sir.
If it's possible, we have a clip, if it's short video clip. I don't know if it can be renewed for us.
Mm-hmm.
It would help to lay the foundation for everybody to see of what we are talking about. I don't know if it's possible, sir.
It is possible, but you can start the story.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Sir, Games Village Resident Association was created in 2003 after the Koja Games. When the Koja Games ended in 2003, 2004, federal government, in its wisdom, decided to sell Games Village houses. They were used for the competitors for the All Africa Games initially. When government decided to sell it, also in its wisdom, it decided to create an association, Games Village Association, Residents Association, to maintain the ambience and the orderliness. They in fact said that they don't want the same thing that happened to First Tag to happen to Games Village. So they set up that association and they mandated everyone who buys a house there to be a member. So before I go on again, let me say that Games Village was initially a part of Kaura district. It was carved out from Kaura district purposely for this game. I would want you to see Exhibit A, Brenda. I would want you to see Exhibit A, sir, just for everyone to see and what we're talking about. It's a plan of Games Village. Can you show it up? It's a plan of Games Village, sir.
You show the camera behind me.
That's the layout of the whole game.
Upside down.
And if you see where we etched out, where we marked out, sir, if you see where we marked out, that is the plot in controversy.
The yellow like
that's the plot in controversy. Now take a close look at that layout, sir. You will find out that all the houses are the same. All those houses built to the same height is because of the MV, and the federal government emphasized that they wanted all the houses in the estate to be on the same level. I would refer you, sir, to Exhibit C. When the federal government, yes, thank you, ma'am. I'll come back to that. So when the federal government set up that Games Village Association, everyone was made a member. Please, can you throw in Exhibit B? it would show. We are going to give all these things to the House. It will show that every member was required to be a member of the association. It was mandatory, sir. So the association was put there purposely by government. We are not just doing it on our own. And there was a registered trustee. It was registered as a trustee by the federal government. Sir, after the games and houses were sold, there were some empty plots still remaining to be sold, about 19. So government gave instructions that these plots should be sold to whoever was interested, but they were supposed to be built in accordance
with the design,
with the existing estate. This was put in a federal executive council memo. We have that memo there, sir. We've showed you, specifically stating that all the building in the estate, in the empty plot, should be built in accordance with the existing ones. So over the years.
Sorry, let me interrupt you a little. Femi.
Morning, sir.
Good morning, sir. I beg, help me check how much. Hello, Femi, can you hear me? Hello?
Can you hear me, sir?
Femi, can you hear me?
Hello?
Make I call him back. Sorry for interrupting. Make I just come out one load from my head and I make I.
The number you're trying to call is not available at the moment. Please.
He's in a place where the network is terrible. Okay. If I try once more, we can put it behind. Hello,
sir.
Femi Usman.
I can hear you now. Good morning, sir.
Very good morning, sir. I beg, help me check Brekete family account. How much money with the account now?
Okay, just a minute, sir.
No end the call.
Okay, sir.
I bet me kuna no vex.
Hello, sir.
Yes, sir.
82,000 naira 82,017 kobo.
82,017 kobo.
Yes, sir.
They get 2.5 million where they expect any moment from now. Once he enter, make you let me know. Meanwhile, this 82,000 now, Susan, send them Mr. Paul account. You go out of the 82,000, make you send 80,000 naira immediately to one account where Susan go send to you.
Okay, sir.
I beg. Now help. Make the help no call Anton Egbese for your head.
No, I'll do it immediately.
Please, thank you very much. Thank you. May God bless you, sir. Yes.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yes, continue, sir.
Yes, sir. So over the years after that, we've had so many developers trying to come in to develop. Some came and presented the right documents. Others came and we had issues with them, which we took back with government. And some of these, there's the Oge family, or the Oge, there's an Oge energy company that wanted to build on our storm waters, on our dry parts. Even as a matter of fact, a former DIG wanted to build on storm waters, common areas, which he said he got a plan for from the original Kaura district. And we protested. We went to the minister came, saw that it was not possible for him to build there and gave him somewhere else to build. We've got so many issues like that, which we've been battling. A church even came that they wanted to build a big cathedral within the estate. And we said, see, there are two churches already. I mean, there are churches and the mosque, which the government had provided for already. And even as a matter of fact, this particular church is a special church. There was no members there. We made a protest to government and they took it up and it didn't materialize. So with all this going on, sir, the current minister, decided to come himself. As a matter of fact, so many other ministers had come and said so many things. But once the minister goes, the next, you start again.
Now, fast forward to this matter on ground.
Right, sir. Yes, I this is what I'm coming to now.
Yes.
So this present minister now came to visit the site, saw everything going on, and said, no, this has to stop. So he gave instructions. He came in 2019. So he gave instructions that every development in Games Village should stop until an audit committee, which was going to set up, presents a report. So in January, that is instruction was issued was put into writing. So all developers, and we have a sample. We have a sample of that. Give me exhibit F, please. Yes, exhibit F. We have a sample of that, which was written to one of the developers. We tried to get their own copy, we couldn't. But it is in that, if you read it, it says all developers must stop development.
As at January, which year?
As at January 2020.
Okay.
Right. So the present Bridgeport had a building plan for 2019. It had a
Which one is Bridgeport?
Sorry, City Gate Homes are the same. City Gate Homes, well, they call themselves City Gate Homes stroke Bridgeport. When they took us to court, it was Bridgeport, so that's why. So, but the same City Gate, I mean, the names are interchanged, I guess. So City Games Home bought a plot, came with a building plan for a plot they bought, and that is the plot we edged out in that layout that I showed you. And they brought their building plan in 2019. So they were not the original angoti of that land. The original angoti was Angan Stabingani. They bought it in 2018. In 2008. I will come back to that, sir. They bought, but I just want us to note, they bought it from Angan Stabingani, who bought it from government in 2008. So Bridgeport came with a building plan, which was approved by government in 2019. So obviously, that instruction of 2020 covered them. But what did they do? They refused to stop building. They decided that they would tie the hands of the minister and tie our hands. So they went to court. They went to court in January, sir.
January which year?
In January 2021. They went to court in January 2021. All these times, sir, between that 2020, they came to us, tried to build, and we said, no, you cannot build.
Sorry, Secretary, if all these documents are photocopies, we need to have them. We have received his own documents. We have sent for verification.
Yes, sir.
We need to, every document you've given to her should not be retrieved by you. Please, continue, Colonel.
Yes, sir. So, they were coming, trying to build, and we said, no, it's not possible. There's a federal, there's a ministerial instruction that you cannot build to it. So what did they do? All that developer stopped, but they decided to go to court. They went to court in January 2021. Ex parte injunction. They got an ex parte injunction order against us in January 2021. In January 2021, ex parte injunction in January 2021. They got that, and then there was the motion of notice.
Colonel, sir.
Yes, sir.
I want you to get to a particular point and then hand over to the current chairman.
Okay, sir.
To shed more light.
Okay, sir.
Yes, sir.
So they got an order that the court would sit in February. So February 11, they went to court. But the funny thing is that the date was supposed to be February 11th, but February 12th, suddenly we got, at 5 p.m., we got a notice that the court was going to sit the next day. And obviously we were not ready. Our counsel was not in.
Wait, the court was supposed to sit February 11th.
Exactly, sir. That was the date that was given in the January order.
So February 11th?
Yes, sir.
Then when did you get a notice?
The February 4th, 5 p.m., 4th of February, 5 p.m., we got another notice from the court that the court would sit the next day. We were not ready. The council was not ready. So they now sent a letter to the court that we are not ready for this. Our council is not in. Can we still maintain the dates of February 11th? The court refused to hear that. We were not present, and the court gave an order.
I learned that the present chairman is a lawyer. Am I correct?
No.
Okay, cool.
I'm a lawyer, sir.
Okay, sir.
Also a corner in the army, sir.
Okay, sir.
So that was what happened. Now, the court gave an order on that 5th of February that we and the minister should not disturb them in their building in the job they are doing. So in effect, our hands were tied. The court gave them an open order to continue building. When our lawyer came and saw this, he started trying, he went back to court, trying to get a date, he couldn't. He made every effort to get a date, he couldn't. He tried everything. Whereas by all this time, sir, they were building. Day and night they were building. We didn't disturb them because there was a court order, and we are all responsible people. So when our lawyers tried and tried, eventually, after 9 months, 9 months, we got a date for November 25th.
Which year? November 25th?
2021.
2021.
9 months after that.
Okay.
We've been trying to bring a motion to set aside that ruling. We did not. So November 25th, 2021.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay.
Go ahead. I'm listening.
The court, we were all there. We brought pictures of what has been going on. The court saw the pictures that the buildings were already up. And in open court, the judge said, I did not say these people should build. I did not say they should continue building. How come this building had gotten to this stage? And immediately after that, he gave a ruling that every development in the estate should cease. If every infrastructural development in the estate should cease, but added that there should be access into the site.
Okay, access into the site.
Obviously, we took that every development of the site should cease.
Yeah.
And that was what we took. We took. So the developers were not. They said, well, they interpreted it to mean that they can continue building.
Okay.
We said, no, you cannot continue building. The development said should stop. So we said, okay, if there's a discrepancy in this interpretation, let's go back to court. Let them say exactly.
Let them interpret
this language. They refused. Instead, they went to the police, reported the matter to the police that were disturbing them from building. The police called us. We stated our case. The police said that the first time we went there, the police said, see, the best thing is both parties go to court, sort it out, and let the court reinterpret what it's saying. Let everybody stop. They were not satisfied. They went to the force headquarters and got another interpretation that what they're saying is that the man can continue building. So we said, no, the only person that can interpret is the court. Let's go to court. The court, long story short, sir, what did they do? was that they went and bought policemen, put them there, and made sure that they continued to build.
Thank you. What do you want, sir? What do you want as an association? So we can hear from him and then move forward, sir.
Sir, yes, sir. Before I say that, can I just add one thing, sir?
Please go ahead,
Just
sir.
one thing.
Yes, Colonel.
Because he mentioned it into our hearing, to the hearing of everybody. Ernest Abingani, when he paid, sir, when he bought that land, met us, the association, and as is usual for every contractor that comes in, they have to pay some construction levy. So he paid a construction levy of 2.9 million. Okay. And but it is not an approval that they can build the wrong thing. For example, Stabingani was to build 28 units. 28 units.
How many is he building?
Over 30. Over 30.
Okay.
Now, originally, sir, when you go to that site, there were already marked foundations for the type of existing building. And I had him mention it, that when they got to site, they made some foundations there, which they removed. So that plot was supposed to have been built by CCCC, but they did not, because of time. Government said, see, you cannot be building and the games will start. Forget about that. So they did not build that. But the foundations were there already. Now, but what they did was that they changed the whole system and built something entirely different.
What do you want as an association?
Now, what we want as an association, sir, 3 things. They should stop building until we go to court on March 14. That's when the judge said we should come back.
For the interpretation.
For the interpretation. That's when the judge said we should come back. The police in the estate, armed policemen in the estate that have been harassing our members.
That's not true.
No, it's not your turn to talk. So, thirdly.
Sir, the policemen are not at the gate, as I heard him say. They are inside the estate. Now,
the third one, sir.
The third one is that we should please tell FCDA that they should not bastardize Games Village.
Thank you.
And turn it into a Festa type of place.
Thank you very much. Please, let's appreciate them. Susan, get my colonel a bottle of water.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
So gracious of you, sir.
You're welcome, sir. Yes, Citygate.
Thank you, Ordinary President.
Yes, sir.
And I want to thank the chairman, the pioneer chairman of Game Village. What he has said concerning the map is true. And if you look into that map, you can see the land he's talking about is not a land designed for one building. The land has a purpose, like every land in Abuja has a purpose clause. And the purpose clause for this land is housing estates, as designed by the government from inception of Game Village. And that land, the government gave it to Alan Stabilini to build a private housing estate within Game Village.
Please, excuse me. Because of the importance of this explanation, we would like to crave the indulgence of the management of Human Rights Radio and Television, as well as our regulator, the NBC, to understand with us as we are going to overshoot our time. Please, to accommodate this.
God bless you, sir. So, Alan Stabilini haven't started that project along the line. We don't know their reason, and they decided to sell off the entire project to a Nigerian company. Alan Stabilini is an Italian company.
100% Italian
company. So they sold it to a Nigerian company, which is our company, Bridgepole. Bridgepole are owners of Citygate Homes all over Nigeria. So Citygate Homes inherited, like when you buy a property, you inherit both assets and liability.
Very true.
So every document that Alan Stabilini has for that project was transferred to us, including the payment for development levy, which they have made to the government and also to Games Village. Game Village and government has given the approval for that project, which I have submitted all the documents to you earlier for verification. So we took off. What we don't understand, and the design he's talking about was also obtained by Alan Stabilini. We only inherited it.
The same design you are implementing now.
Exactly. We have all the drawings, both their own and the one we now went to renew, because you know the law here. After some time, if you don't continue, the approval will elapse. So when we bought the property, we have to go and get it renewed. We renewed it in 2019. And as you know, change is constant. You cannot expect the building design of 2003 to continue in 2019. So we are able to make
modification,
but it remains semi-detached duplexes, which Alan Stablini has obtained.
How many story buildings?
Just a story building with a penthouse. Similar buildings are existing in Game Village. Similar private housing estates is also in Game Village. There is one they call Dada Estate. They were all given approvals to do similar private housing estate in Game Village. And these are all part of the master plan for Game Village. But as an investor, what I want to say here is that Nigeria is not a banana republic. We trusted the country, and that is why we are investing here. We trust that if you have a right of occupancy, if you have a certificate of occupancy, you design a building and then submit to government and they approved it, it's left to the government to say no, that we are not approving this, they don't approve this particular design.
What government association in the place?
The association has no authority in terms of regulation of FCT. Every estate has a resident association, but the resident association in Game Village want to take over the power of the president, the minister, and the director of development control, who have overseen these things and also approved it. And since we've been on site, they've been going to the government agencies and they and that committee have written their report, which also clearly confirm that Plus 1755 is for a private housing estate within Gaines Village. There's no place these people have not been to. Okay? And when you talk about the court issue, if you look at the enrollment order he's talking about, issued by the same court, they approached the court.
Which court?
This is High Court of the Federal Capital Territory. You know, now these courts, they approached the courts. We were in court on that day, and they were asking for suspension of our fence. That our fence is on the walkway, and they want the judge to grant it. The judge now granted that construction of fence, which is infrastructure, should be suspended. Everyone knows that building is not infrastructure. That's why when you have a building, you still pay government or pay authorities for drainages, for fence work. Those are the infrastructures within and around the plot, as it's written here. This is the judgment he's talking about, which they obtained. So they brought confusion, saying that suspension of infrastructure development within the plot, as written here, that is suspension of the entire project, which we all went to school. The little we went, we know that is not true. This same court order went further to say that parties shall maintain status quo as ordered in February 2021 and not to interfere with access. The 2021 judgment, they also have it. The status quo means we should continue working like he said earlier, but we should suspend the building of a fence. That's all.
Why it can't be say as soon as they do una work, una go carry police, carry thugs, come they harass them?
I'm getting this.
If una know say what una they do na genuine, why the harassment? Why the intimidation? Why?
All that one, lie, sir. We
withdraw the word lie.
Okay, all that is not true, sir.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
Continue.
If anybody has don't bring talk for this place, na Game Village, they hire talks, and we'll have the pictures, we'll have the videos. Many times when my workers come to gate, they will arrange talks to chase my workers away. We now say, since they are not obeying court order, we went and wrote a petition to the IG. The IG now minuted to the CP legal to go and verify or go to this court and confirm
for proper interpretation.
Yes, what this further suspend the further infrastructure development means. And the CP legal did due diligence and issued his reports back to the authority. It was based on the CP legal report that the CPFCT has to deploy policemen to come to the estate and enforce this court order and also maintain law and order. If you even go to Game Village now, you will not even notice whether the policemen are there. They are not harassing anybody. They are just sitting down at the site, watching if anybody will come and stop the work or come and cause trouble, of which nobody has come so far, and there have not been any issue so far. They are implementing a court order, which is for peace. We have never harassed Game Village. And like I was saying, you ask them what they want. I also want to know what they want today. As an investor who has invested based
you have
on all
to
these
finish your
documents.
talk. Then, when we get to that bridge, we now cross.
Can I also say what I want?
Please. Yes.
Which thing I want?
Because I never ask you.
Okay.
Just talk your story.
So
now, when they talk finish, close to the end, now I ask them what thing they want. They mention three things. When you reach your turn, where I go ask you what thing you want.
So what I want to ask be say for Nigeria, whether we are banana republic, where federal government that own the estate will issue you right of occupancy, certificate of occupancy, you submit your drawing, they approve it, you went and borrow money and started building. Are we now saying that an association can come and ignore all those documents and approval, forgetting that it was based on those documents that bank borrowed us money, and we have put in and completed over 90% or 85% of that project. So do they want us to demolish the project, or do they want us to carry it? How do we pay the banks? How do we do all these things? If Game Village can pay us all this money,
How much?
We have spent close to 3 billion, both buying that project from Alan Stabilini and also constructing the 32 units of buildings there. Unit is for 32 families. It's actually 16 blocks, but it's for 32 families because it's joined to each other. Okay? Because we are tired of this trouble, if they can pay us this money, we'll just abandon and leave the property for them. Because we don't know what they want us to do anymore. Court has spoken, police has spoken, they have gone to the minister. You can go and verify if there is a file or a committee, a committee on Game Village petition. They have also investigated. They took 2 years and investigate all these claims of the association, find out they are not true, and they wrote exactly what the situation be for Game Village, as in they write purpose of every plot in that report. They write the purpose of every plot, and that these plots are part of Game Village master plan, and this plot they know disturb infrastructure, they know overload infrastructure, because Game Village was designed to carry all these developments. Now, if you look at, let me finish here. This is the last word. The date that they have in their right of occupancies, all the documents, these people that have properties in Game Village, it is the same date of our own property. There is no difference. So I don't know
same date of allocation.
So I don't know how you will not claim that yours is legitimate and the other man's own is not part of Game Village. Meanwhile, the dates are all the same. So that's why I say I don't know what they want.
What do you mean here? Be say me and you enter the same secondary school.
Yes.
We finish the same year. You can't they call yourself my senior.
Exactly.
Now so?
Exactly.
Okay, now what do you want?
What I want be say Game Village should respect Nigerian law, respect Nigerian authority. Associations does not have power more than the authorities of governments. If not, investors will no longer come to this country. If they say the government give you approval to do something, then community will come and stop it. So the thing is not good for us.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yes, somebody they raise hand for back. Hold on. Are you with him? You are the site manager. Okay.
Good morning once again. Good morning, everybody. I'm the site manager. Most of the things that happen at that place, my boss doesn't know really about it. But the first thing I heard that the man they called their president that tore the court order said that he's a lawyer. He took the court order and tore it.
He tore
it that he's a lawyer. Now he heard that he's not a lawyer.
Young man, please watch your language.
Okay, sir.
You are referring to an elder statesman here.
Okay, sir.
Who is old enough to be your father.
Okay, sir.
Please.
Sir. Sir,
You
sir,
can't.
with due respect.
If he's not making reference to you, please maintain your lane and allow. You were not there when it happened, so please, you can't just speak on for someone that is old enough to. Please continue, sir. But just choice of words
Okay,
is.
sir. With due respect, sir.
He told
the court order from me.
In your presence.
There's a CCTV camera. If I
And you captured him.
No, there's a CCTV camera in Game Village. If the man there is working, I think he will pick it.
Okay, so
many people are there, not only me.
When he told
the court order that he's a lawyer. Now, for them to say that he's not a lawyer, I was surprised.
No, they said he's not a lawyer.
Of course, when he asked, he heard that the president was a lawyer. They said no.
Wait, the person who tear this court order, is they here?
The president is not here, sir.
Oh, he's not here. Okay, so
sir, and the issue of harassment and the toss, they are the one bringing the toss. On February 19th, the last one they brought, there's still a CCTV camera there, or people that went into Gun Village that they will verify. They brought toss and give them matches. Some of them have gone. If you go to the Game Village, that their gate there, the picture is in my phone. You by the side of the gate, you see boys. They are inside while the workers were outside. So they are the ones stationing the people against us.
Okay.
And this issue have been luring us for a long time, sir. Even though we are police station, the funny part of it, not to do the court order. Game Village Association did not allow us to enter Game Village. Even though I want to go and buy bread, they said that they don't allow us to enter Game Village.
Okay, thank you. It's okay, dear. Please, Mr. Pioneer Colonel, sir.
Yes, sir.
Your colleagues, they raise hand. It be like say they beside you here. It be like say you want to talk, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, please talk, sir. It's on. It's on.
Hello. Thank you very much, sir. Honorary President. I didn't want to intervene on this very one issue of intimidation. I just want to make a few points. One.
Your name, sir?
My name is Obaze. I'm a member of the BOT, Games Village. The police, to my little understanding, cannot interpret what the courts have said, just like they said that they went there. CP, hold on, sir. We were talking like CP legal.
Please, are we in your office, sir? If you interrupt again, you will go out. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. If an issue is before the court, it is that same court that will interpret it, not an executive arm. So the idea of CP legal coming to interpret what the court without our own notice.
Maybe you didn't listen to him very well when he was explaining that this matter was referred to the CP legal.
Yeah.
The CP legal went to the court. Not be waiting to talk with that. They referred the matter to CP legal. CP legal go court, get a clearer interpretation of the court order. Unless you were not listening.
Sir, I'm just a point, sir.
Yes, sir.
If the CP legal is going to go to court, and the court is going to give me a clear interpretation, at least it owns that we, our member, has to be there to know what he has said. Whatever they have interpreted, we are not privy to it. They just brought a letter to us, or they just have a letter.
If you have a lawyer, your lawyer can approach the court and ask the court questions about this order.
Yes, sir. That is exactly where we are saying.
They are not supposed to invite you to say, come, let's go for interpretation.
Absolutely, sir.
Unless there is a mediation going on.
Absolutely, sir. What we are saying that if that happened, and we have on the 14th of this month for this issue to come, they will have what if you have waited in that time, why don't you wait? Because our lawyer cannot just go on their behalf. They should have waited so on the 14th. This issue is thrashed out. The problem I'm seeing that the Bridgepole or Citygate, they want to take advantage of litigation. They want to take advantage of harassment to ensure that they get a level that is not reversible.
That is to ride on technicalities of the law.
Exactly, that's exactly where they were started. They want to put it for no. If I have issue with you and I say I don't understand what you are saying, it only to say, okay, let's go back to the person that gave order and let's interpret it.
No, I disagree with you.
So I will. Yes, sir.
If somebody tell me and you something, and we waka go, me I no understand. Not be for me to call you. If you talk say you understand, me I no understand. Now me go back. I must understand that. I don't need you to understand it. I will go back to the same person. We are looking at this whole thing from a commonsensical perspective, sir. Me and you, they tell us something. You understand, me I no understand. In order not to have misunderstanding, I go back to the source. That thing where you tell us, so person talk say na so you mean. Me, I think say na so you mean. Waiting be the thing where you mean. Please continue. Am I making any sense?
Yes. So I will give it to him just a minute. Our lawyer has written for this interpretation, which is supposed to come up on the 14th of this month, which is just how many days from now? But on Monday. So what I'm saying, why are we now fighting when the court is there to interpret whether yes or no? True, sir. The idea that we were intimidating them, it was the people that were intimidating the association. One. Before the presence of the police, they heard our president beat him up, remove his glass, and said they were going to effect an arrest. And the police was there and nothing happened. Two, one of the members is on record, said that they have been able to dismantle the gate of ECOWAS. And we should not have, they can do the same thing to us at any time and expose us to danger. Three, while this thing was going on, they have gone to Buhari the magistrate court to institute another case against the president, criminal and civil on it. We were still fighting on that very one. After that very one, we are now seeing the police, just like he rightly said, brought into the case. But how can you now be intimidating? And finally, one of them, I think he's not here, said specifically that each member of the association, of the board, that he was going to deal with them. It was a rider on that very one. Right in the police were present. So why are you where we are not going to that very one?
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Colonel, sir.
Thank you, sir. So let's come back to the site, sir. I invite the Brekete family to find time or send someone to go and see the site. We even have pictures.
Barrister Ogo? Yes. Where's the second mic?
Yes, Madam President. Yes, sir.
Consultant Ike.
Madam President, sir.
Daddy Scaffold. Elder, please come forward. Yes. I am forming a 5-man committee. Yes, Elijah, you're joining them. Barrister Pamela, my personal assistant, will join you.
Yes, sir.
As soon as this program is over, you go to the games village.
Yes,
you're
sir.
not going with the association. You're not going with the developer.
Thank you, sir.
You go on your own as an independent team. Don't allow anybody to influence your investigation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. It has not got into your turn. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I was going to draw the attention of the house, sir. Sir, our footpath, if you go to inside Games Village, they built footpath around the whole estate. Everywhere. You can jog on the footpath. It's like you are in another place. You can jog around the footpath. But on the site that Brekete is building, they have incorporated the footpath. The footpath on that site does not exist anymore.
No, you're not going to talk, sir. No.
And they have removed. about 40 trees they cut down. Trees.
Yes, okay. That one, he has issues with environmental and yes, environmental. Abi? And Ministry of Environment.
Yes.
But he mentioned it here that the government people that came discovered that what do you call this? Beacon. That actually the footpath around that area was built on their land. That the footpath was encroached into their land. That if they check that when the government people came, I don't want this to be an argument. That is the reason why I have extracted from what you have said. I've extracted from all that we are looking forward to is having a peaceful resolution over this matter. None of us here is going to live forever. We should all understand that none of us here is less than 40. None of us here is less than 50, except maybe that young man behind. You understand? And then maybe my lady there, which is should be in early 30s or thereabout, 30s. Now, nobody is going to live forever. Trouble no get better picking when they born. Let us give peace a chance. You, City Gate, try understand. Games Village residents, try understand. Let us meet and have an amicable resolution. This same Games Village, one day, God forbid batting, you get one katakata wait for it to happen. They go say they don't cancel the allocation. Everybody go move. They fit turn to rehabilitation center because government's interest overrides. You understand? All this thing where they struggle. But it is the right thing you are doing to protect the master plan, to protect your personal integrity, and to protect the association's integrity. You are not doing anything wrong.
Thank you, sir.
You, with the documents you have given to me, with what I have verified, you're not doing anything wrong by putting up that structure there. You're not doing anything wrong. Where it will be translated as you have been on the wrong side of the law is this 14th that they have mentioned. If a court of competent jurisdiction decides, which is contestable, decides to say, oh, you are right, they can contest it. You are right. They are right, you can contest it. But at the moment, what I am seeing is misunderstanding. And the devil is blowing whistle somewhere. Sir, it's like you want to say something. Please.
Thank you very much, Ordinary President.
Yes.
Well, this issue we have before us, I always like us to believe that one day we will be no more. And you see, several developers have come to this. And when the estate was constructed for the Kuja game, there are several infrastructures that were put in place. Sometimes Nitel, cables, Nitel, all these gadgets, they're all there. So, and when the association was also created, we are more or less like the facility managers. All these things up to date. So I expect that when the city gate, bridge posts have issues, executive runs the day-to-day administration of our association. But there is a board. We are not aware of all these problems until much, much later. The day I happened to see you, that day, you came to me. I didn't know you anyway. And then you told me that you would like to meet the board. But we said, suspend this building before we can sit down and talk. I'm always for peace.
Let's appreciate, please.
And if we fail to say the truth, one day, Allah will call us to come and ask and tell us, when you are the chairman of the game village, what did you do? They have called me so much of names because of you. You are aware, I didn't know you, I didn't collect $10 from you. So now, you saw me, I just sat down. I don't want to say anything before. But
sorry
I believe that Allah will give you the wisdom to settle this issue for us.
Yes, sir.
Amicably.
Amen, sir.
I will not say more than that.
Thank you. Let's appreciate him. My brothers, my sisters, if when I look down and I see the time, don't they give us signal to do to signal, make we begin the pack kaya come off for studio. With waiting I hear now. With waiting all of us here now. This matter, I have this feeling in me that this matter is already resolved by 80%. What is left now is individual ego. For us to drop our individual ego. I am the MD, Citygate. I am the chairman, or I'm a member, Gate Village Residents Association. Drop it. All of us are nothing but mere dust. Please. Please. Please, I beg you in the name of God, make we try understand one another. Sometimes you can even bend the rules a little in order to accommodate something positive. Please, I am begging you. Some of you here are old enough to be my father. I am begging my fathers here. Please, let us give peace a chance. Please. Now, may I please crave your indulgence for us to meet on a Sunday here? I'm supposed to travel, but I am going to cancel the trip. Let us meet here on Sunday by 5 o'clock. Is it okay by you? Yeah? Is it okay by you, 5 in the evening, sir? People will go church, don't come back. The ones who won't go meeting, don't go. City Gate.
I'll be coming from Lagos on Sunday. My flight is originally 4 p.m., but I will try and reduce it to maybe 12.
Take morning flight.
That's what I'm saying.
So we are meeting here by 5 o'clock, by the grace of God. My brothers, my sisters, even I looked at and I see the time, don't they give us signal to do it in signal. Make we begin the pack kaya come for studio. May God Almighty reward us for doing this mediation, because all of us follow for this mediation. The committee, una go come back. That same Sunday, by the grace of God, if God spares our lives, we will all meet here. Yeah? No, you are not going to. Hey. Everyone tell her, hey. Tell her, we are not going to tell them anything. The only people you may even listen to, if you choose to do that, is members of the BOT. But the executive of the association, forget them. The MD and his people, forget them. Even this manager, sometimes as a manager, if you cannot manage well, you damage. A manager can become a damager. So ignore him. Do your work. You are independent. Yeah? Something is telling me that the devil is not happy. Something is telling me that the devil is crying somewhere now. Because waiting the devil being planned, it no work. On behalf of everybody waiting for inside open air studio, inside the compound of Human Rights Radio and Television, I will first of all apologize to Dr. Otabo, a professional, way taking time, and he informed us since day before yesterday. Make when I see the importance and the sacrifice we sacrifice on our behalf. See, program where we supposed to finish 10 o'clock, now 10:30 be this. Dr. Otabo, give a microphone, make I apologize to him. He is the owner of Alliance Hospital, the hospital where they help all of us. Sir, Dr. Otabo, please, I know say you understand and reason with us over this mediation. Please, sir, you fit come tomorrow, sir. Now beg, I beg. Everybody, I beg.
Honorary President,
we will start the program with you. You finish, you run, go theater, sir.
Good morning, my Honorary President.
Morning, sir.
I want to let you know that I've enjoyed myself here today. I hardly have time to follow you, but I'm so impressed. And what you have done here is so important. What I've come to see is equally important. I will be here tomorrow.
Hey, sure. Yeah, if you know the reward we God they give person we do sulhu, that is mediation, bringing people together. If you know the result, may God share this reward amongst all of us.
Amen.
God getting calculator, he know how the reward go reach each and every one of us.
Amen.
Bye.
You are listening to Human Rights Radio, live from Abuja, Nigeria. Where you redefine broadcasting.